Hey guys, it's Daily Chris here. I'm making this video just because of the fact that there's been some people, one in particular, that wanted to know how to make their videos in HD with Windows Movie Maker. So I decided just to get a trial version of the screen capture just to give you a sort of a hands-on thing about how to do it. Well, the first thing you do, what I would want to do is open up Windows Movie Maker. So you have all that already up and running. You minimize that, and then you could go to either papajohn.org. That's where it originates. But I have a place where it has specific links to the downloads for the HD things. But if you want to do this way, papajohn.org, it's right here. I'll have it in the sidebar just in case you want to have the links. And you go to WMV-HD, I think. And then you go to Introduction. Click this right here. And it says Movie Maker 2, but even if you're on like Vista or Windows 7, it still works. Trust me. As long as you have Movie Maker. If you have Windows like Windows Live Media or whatever, it won't work. It'd have Movie Maker. You can have Movie Maker 2, 2.6, anything. As long as you have Movie Maker. Now, if you go down and scroll down, you have these 4 things. Now, you have these for all these are HD. All these are HD. But for YouTube, these 2 are the ones you want to get. These 2 right here, they're a 4:3 aspect ratio. This is 16:9 widescreen, which makes the YouTube video really big, which makes it like widescreen. So back to that. So basically, just click each one of these, depending on which one you want. It really, really doesn't matter which one you get. My preference is this one, 1920 by 1080, but it's a heck of a lot bigger file if you do that. But I feel like, this one is perfectly fine to do, but I just feel like if I'm gonna save my movie file, like in the middle of the night, it doesn't hurt if you have the hard drive space to do it. Use that one. But if you just short on time or short on hard drive space, do this one. But I usually just download both of them, just in case, whichever one I want to do. So either click it or save target as, and when you click it, you want to save the file and put it on your desktop. Same for this one. Well, let's just do that. So I have it on there. The desktop. And then save that on the desktop. Alright. Now, you're done with that. So here's your 2 files. It probably look a lot different if you don't have Windows 7. So now, whenever you go to you have to go to My Computer, your C drive, Program Files, or wherever you have your Movie Maker thing, which would be here. Now, it won't be 2.6 because I have 2.6, but usually I'll just say Movie Maker. So you go there, and you go to Shared. And now it says Profiles. Now, sometimes if you have 2.6, it probably won't say Profiles, but just on the sheer fact that of this tutorial, I'll just close this. I'll just make it how it was when I first started. If you don't have a profiles folder in your Movie Maker folder, just create a new folder and name it profiles. Now, you put these two files into that file. Yes. Okay. Now you can close that now. And now open Windows Movie Maker. And now, whenever you open up some kind of, let's do some kind of thing like this. Some of my Halo videos. And then when you want to save the movie file, do the usual stuff, sure, movie. And now, usually it'll say that, usually, because it wants you to have the best quality, to have the playback on the computer. But you'd want to show more choices. Now you can do the best fit file size, you can make it any file size you want. I don't know why you want to use a kilobytes, but you can make it up to like, I don't know how many megabytes in size. But go to other settings. And usually this is what I've been using before I got the HD, is the local playback, 2.1 megabits per second. But there's a whole crap load of ones. Now, when you go down to the bottom, it would show you the WMV-HD. Now you see, right here, it's only about 30 megabytes for the local playback. 1280 by 720, 91 megabytes. 1920 by 1080, 120 megabytes. It's a lot different in size. It just depends on if you want to. It's because the bit rate goes up every time. The display size, the ratio is the same, everything. It's just your preference, either the 1280 or the 1920. I usually do the 1920, so yeah. Now, that's what you want to have for HD. But if you don't have this already done, go to Tools, Options, and then go to Advanced. You want to send it to NTSC for video format and a 16 by 9 aspect ratio. If you don't have that, then I don't think it'll save it in HD. So yeah, once you got the options done, you save the movie file like I said, and either this one or this one, and you should be good. And it should be saving, and this is about almost a 2-minute clip, and saving it in the 1280, it's taking about 20 minutes. So, it's just depending on how much time you got. If you're short on time, I would just do the local playback. But if you're desperate for HD, do the 1280. That's my thing. So yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know. Send me a message on YouTube or Facebook. And this has been Daily Chris, teaching you how to make HD videos on Windows Movie Maker. See you guys in the daily videos.